Again, here, we continue always. That's what we have more and more and more to produce it as it not in us, and the wrong is always in us. This is the matter of the conscious control, this is a state of acute awareness on a general basis of the whole, total awareness, not to concentrate. Concentration is a narrowing, a contracting activity. It's like to try to see the hole through the keyhole. Now it's like in the Tai Chi, we continue there, we see not to go down, wait, not you go down already. Continue with me, we take off. With more. A little bit more there. Easy. Now, why I developed this work on the knees? Because I realized that when you work on the chair, it's very hard to stop people from doing the exercise of sitting down and getting up. Now, on the knees, I neutralize part of the legs. And from the experience, I see that I can affect the back of people, even if they don't cooperate, concerning inhibition or so, but to build the back of people, to open, to spread on the knees, I manage much better, and especially to connect the lower back and the lumbar part with the upper back, that really give the chance the back to work in as a whole unit, one unit. And it's very important to remember when I deal with other people to increase in myself at the same time. It's a simultaneous process. You don't separate, never work on other people. Because you see, the hands convey what Alexander called directions, or give the experience through the hands, not with the hands.
Why through and not with?
Pardon?
Why through the hands and not with the hands? Because with the hands is touching and manipulating, and through the hands is presence.
And if you let it through the hands, in any case, the hands express what's going on in your brain, your conception and habitual conception, and what's going on in your primary control. And it expresses the end gaining, everything is expressed through the hands as well. And there is a mistake that we used to do, or maybe it's the fault of Alexander as well, to put hands. I stopped it, because to put it means to put, and we don't put the hands. Easy. So you see now when the back opens more, something happens and this shake comes because the organism, the muscles, they are not used to be open and they are confused. If you like, we shall turn, and I can go to the other side.
Or shall we do
Pan?
with this chair?
With this chair?
With the little?
Yeah, but I just want to show, you know, on the other side how...
So you come here.
Yeah. Okay. That's it. Continue to allow the spine and let the spine follow the head. It goes away, forward and away in relation to the spine, and the neck, which is a key region of the whole spine, has to be free.
What what I never heard you talking about is about the startle reflex. Did you hear about this?
What?
Startle reflex.
What it does?
That's many people who deal with Alexander technique talk about that. It's a reflex departing from this part of the spine, which has to do with organizing the whole body in space. For instance, when another animal comes and you see cats or dogs, how they suddenly go into
I never heard
special
it.
position.
Never heard, and as a matter of fact, it doesn't concern what I do. You know, all kind of things. You know, there are so-called teachers, especially from Carrington branch, who teach the Dart procession as well. I don't know if you heard it, Professor or Dr. Dart. It's nothing to do with the work here. I tell you, if you really get the right conception of the way and the process, you don't look for other things. You deal with it, and this is the essence. This is the nucleus.
Mm-hmm.
So if people want on top of it, but not to mix, you can learn whatever you like. People can learn anatomy, physiology, but it's nothing to do with the work here. This is a practical process. The deals with the use of the self as a whole, not separating anything. Alexander called it as well psychophysical education. It's really education of the self, and the self, for me, the self is our real self, what we are really, that is covered with the ego, or ego, call it whatever you like, that is the armor that covers the real self. And this is the effect of the environment, from the parents and school or whatever goes around. So we really don't manage to be ourselves. And the ego includes all the end gaining, and end gaining for me is ambition, and the difference between ambition and initiative. Initiative is something that you want really to go on, to discover, to learn. Ambition is to be something, to be better than somebody. And this is not the right thing. By the way, Alexander himself, when you see photographs of Alexander's, from the beginning, I saw the first photographs from 1913, and then during the years, and then this photograph here, for example, or in the film, you see, he changed his work. He changed. It became much more, at the beginning you see he was in position, so like this, you can see photographs. And then he was much quieter and let it happen much more. And then you see all this, the neck belongs to the spine, and the whole spine follows the head.